That's right. Burro AV. Alright. Almost ready to get started, hey? Turn that music down just a touch. Hey, Finny, how are we? Alright. Let's get into it, hey? Streaming on a Sunday night too. This feels weird. Alright. What do we got going on? Good old El Burro Fire Station, hey? We're not going to be able to call it El Burro Fire Station soon. It's going to be the Joint Station. We're going to need a new name for it. El Burro Hub? Oh no, look at me. Ah, look at that. It's broken. Me music thing. I gotta fix that. I'm a professional streamer, by the way. uh, can I click this and then move it? Spotify. No. El Burro Emergency Station. I like that name. That's a good name. If I bring this up, can I bring that down? Oh, look at that. Yeah, check out the, if you're interested in what I've done, yeah, that link there will take you to the stuff that I have been working on previously. Alright, I'm almost ready to go, guys. That means the music is gonna, the little player is gonna be broken in every scene that I have. That's alright. That's alright. How's the voice to music ratio, guys? You hear me? You hear me clear? Music is nice. Hey, I can't even read that. Tardy Arc. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Xmas Squirrel, thanks for the follow. I appreciate the shout out, my friend. Hey, Jaded. Mate. Welcome. Welcome everyone who was also watching Jaded. How was your stream? There he is, big man. Burro AV Station. I think I was a little bit cheeky in the name there. It's gonna be a joint station, but I don't know what to call it. Stream was good, did a bit of cop, pissed off some people, good stuff. That's it. Fuck I would say. So this is the downstairs bit, right? Not much has changed. I've added this dynamic lighting though. If any of the firefighters are in chat, you might realize that we have shadows now. Yeah, our lights actually cast shadows. It's crazy. Thanks, Jaded. I appreciate my friend. You have a good one. Alright, we have a half-finished bit up here, right? Still got lots of work to do up here. But this is our gym, guys. What do we think? You know, we can do some yoga on the mats here while we overlook our engine bay. You want to take your anger out at a previous call, you can just beat the crap out of this thing. Someone just hang their dirty towels just on the barbell, hey? That's not gym etiquette. My favourite part of the station, I can just get my steps in, you know? Just get my steps in. Just gonna walk along the treadmill. Our Burro Fire and Emergency Services. That could work. That could work. So we've got a little bit of work to do upstairs. I think a slight frame issues. No. No. Yeah, seems alright. Seems pretty stable. I've added a door up here, guys. Let's see if it breaks on me. This door's been a bit funny lately. Let's see. No. Beautiful. This door up here gives us access to our rappelling platform that we use to train. Or a nice and simple Burro Fire and Ambulance. I think that's what we might do. Fire and ambulance station. Something like that. I've got ragdoll enabled on my server, so it's really fun just to start walking and then just... never gets old. Never gets old. So I'm going to do some work on the stairs today. I think I'm going to make the stairs wooden and then add this carpet sort of up the stairs. And then we also need to change one of these and make it AV related. So we're probably going to get a bunch of different AV props and stuff. So Rex, if you're in the chat, my friend, if you want to just start sending me a bunch of like AV documents, like here you go here, like, you know, this is all the CFA stuff. So like check your smoke alarm, now recruiting, total fire ban, stuff like that. Hey, TAC PW, thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome. And then we're gonna work out what we want to put in here for these guys. We've got a random room there, and then I think this might be the bunk room. There's some slight issues with the polys on the walls, so I might need to redo them. Definitely have to add a safety railing along here, hey, so we don't fall down. Very easy to just fall down the stairs. Oh my god, my AV station. Yeah, Dizzy, this is just yours specifically. Yep. So if your vote gets up, my thoughts are making this the your leadership room, and we can change it to add photos that you like. Snino said he's giving a free Fire Axe all new subs. You're gonna bankrupt me. Yeah, so essentially, you guys obviously can have input. It's your station. Well, it's part of your station as well. But I reckon we leave it kind of the way it is. Maybe I'll get rid of the axes on the clock to sort of half symbolize that it's this is the AV sort of office. Get me a bunch of photos that you like. I'll replace these CFA ones with AV ones. Maybe I'll be able to hang like a crew supervisor shirt or something from that hook there. And you just come in and, you know, I'll change that to an AV photo. You can send me some. I think you were going to you just grab a bunch out of your server screenshots, weren't you? Your Discord server. But I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys. How you want to decide what photos I use. Just send me a bunch and I'll use them. One fire axe out on the other side, an EMS snake. That might work. I'd have to model the EMS snake. Alright. Oh, so the vote for the station didn't matter anyway? No, the vote's still going on, man. You can still vote. Just using my hashtag clickbait titles. You know how it is. And no one's forcing you to come here, mate, by the way. You're more than welcome to go to anywhere else if you're on duty as AV. All we're trying to do is being an inclusive organization, so everyone has a spot and has a nice new MLO, shiny new MLO. I think splitting AV and CFA would make the odd argument, why are you on my side? So I think it'd be better to make everything half and half. Yeah, the original idea that lasted about 3.8 seconds was to have you guys on this side of the station and convert these rooms to like be AV rooms. But I was like, no. After the failed HQ at Mirror Park, I think anywhere else would be good. I mean, I'll give him a modicule of credit. That AV station was alright. The bloke who made it. It was alright. I had to fix it because it kept head popping everyone. But it was alright. A bit too clean for my liking, you know what I mean? I mean, see how we got like spills on the ground and stuff here, you know. Really lived in. We had an AV station at Mirror Park. You did. Would you like to see where it was? It's raining. Yeah, Horny's here. So the guy, essentially deleted this building and just stuck like a really crude AV building on it. I'm pretty sure I still have the files somewhere, but it would be a miss of me to use them as we're no longer allowed to. Yeah. All right. Well, let's exit out of this. Close down that little thing there. It was way too small and no one used it. Yeah, I think that was a complaint. Well, I say complaint, it's a very valid complaint. But that was something that was raised to me. Was that the hallway, you couldn't walk past someone in the hallway. Alright, so what do we want to work on? I think we get these handrails going. What do you think? And if you open the doors, you were just stuck. Alright. How am I going to do these handrails? I reckon we just start. Alright, well, first of all, we need to fire up GIMS. Second of all, we need to start making these boxes, eh? Safety is indeed number one. You're correct. Let's get rid of all this other stuff, hey? We don't need the exterior right now. We don't need the ground floor right now. Hide all this stuff. We're working on the upstairs. Alright. Looks a bit thick. Alright. Polygon. Oh, I need a good reference. Let's go that high. But you know what's a great reference? The table. Where are they? Interior props. Here they are. Elbow meeting table. That was a pretty good guess at the height of it. That comes out to about your character's waist. So you want it slightly higher than waist height. So I'll go slightly higher. There we go. And then, so I kind of want to do what this glass is here. So that means bring this across. I am holding shift, but it doesn't like it. So let's make it a mesh, see if that likes it. Find object 1. We're going to snap this all together. So I want that to line up with our corner here. And then when we go ahead and snap this to here, it is perfectly snapped to the corner. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we're going to take this one, center that to the object. Same thing again, we're going to snap it to there. And then what I'm going to do, just going to duplicate it again. Now we can just eyeball this, which would be fine. This is giving me PTSD of Fusion 360 when using it for industrial metal and timber in school. It's similar to Fusion 3D. Yeah. A lot of people are like, you should use Blender. And I'm like, I can't because I don't know how. So to get this middle post, what we're actually going to do, we're going to do this top railing bit first. Because the top railing will give us an object which we can then snap to the middle of and then create a slice down the middle, which will be perfectly in between these two poles. So what I'm going to do, once again, I'm going to snap to a corner, and then we're going to snap to this corner. And because it's the hand railing at the top right, we're probably just going to want to bring this up a little bit, as well as bring it out a little bit. Now, there's a couple of ways that I can bring it out, but the quickest and easiest way is to stretch it. So once I center the, I always forget what this tool is called, the hierarchy pivot tool. Once I center this to the object, it allows me just to do that, just to pinch that out. And now that railing is thick on either side. So this might take some playing around, and it might look really bad in city, and then I determined that I want to actually I want to make it look better. So I'm going to reiterate it a little bit. Have you ever just wanted to troll and make a trapdoor or something for people to fall to their deaths? All right. The cat's gonna be out of the bag after this because Scar won't let me do it anyway. Has anyone ever driven through those yellow highway paddle things that are on near Fort Zancudo? All the time? Please make it solid. All right. Well, if anyone's ever paid attention to El Burro Fire Station, specifically the hose tower, you'll notice that at around 9 o'clock in the morning, it's either 9 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock at night, hoses appear on the tower, right? So that's actually a time gated prop, which means that the check to see if that prop is visible is the time of day. So I wanted to take that concept, randomize it between about 6 or 7 different paddles, and then at a random time of day for 5 minutes and only 5 minutes, that paddle would be solid. So when people run into it, they're running into a wall. Oh, hey, Pelly, how are you, mate? Pelican. Yeah, Burro AV confirmed. So we're all moving to the underpass just near there. I'm doing all right, my friend. I'm doing all right. I had a big day at work today, but I'm keen to do a bit of MLO work and show you lovely people how to do some MLO work. Oh no, I've deselected it. There we go. I can imagine. So is every day, I would imagine. Yeah, works work. Uh, but yeah, guys, I was thinking of doing that. Scar's already said no, I can't do that. So sad panda, but you know, maybe oh, Snake Eyes, Snake Eye. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I think I would troll a lot of people by making those pillars are solid just for 5 minutes at a time. Because imagine, right? Imagine you run into it, right? And then your friends come and get you, and your friends are like, "Why are you dead?" And you'd be like, "I ran into the post." And then your friend runs into it, and they just knock it over, and they're like, "You're an idiot." It's like a double troll. It's amazing. All right, let's get these handrails sorted, hey? So, do you think we need one in the middle? I don't know. Oh, here's the dilemma. If I put one in the middle here, this spacing is going to be off. So what I would need to do is edit the entire thing so that these are like the same. Otherwise, what you'll have is you'll have uneven spacing between the pillars. Do you know what I mean? This is everything that goes through my mind when I make MLOs. That's why they take so long. Alright, so let's rotate this guy. We don't need that second pole for now. Chickens. Chickens. Is that right, Smith? It's always chickens. I got a pesky fly buzzing around me. I saw that push you made, Smith. Looking forward to it. I think most of the guys are looking forward to it. Should be a nice little change. Ha! I beat you to it. At least in my eyes. I beat you to it. Yeah, for any CFA guys in the chat, the things that I was showing off last stream should be live in the AM. No more ugly yellow fire hydrants. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, well, I think I've done pretty good. Almost making this perfect. We'll see. We'll see. So while you're here, Smith, just confirming you don't really want to
Sit the fuck up straight.
Oh, posture check. Sorry, mate. Sorry. There you go. Nice and straight. So you don't really want an office, do you, Smith? So we'll just, we'll make this like a storage room or something here. Nice storage room. Should paint it blue. I reckon. Well, we've got plenty of other room to make it blue. Alright. We're slowly getting there. See what I mean by they'd be like like aligned? Maybe I'm in too deep. See if I can get this fly. Bloody fly annoying me. Slightly off. Beautiful. So if we were to attach these two together now, send it to object, and then we go ahead, make this a polygon. Slice plane. There we go. We have the perfect center of our prop now. Now I can select this poly. And now they are the same size. Then we have this part here. And then we just need to copy this part here to here. And now I'm gonna make this corner actually look half decent. Now just to get rid of the overlap, close off this little corner. I like it. I like it. They are perfectly aligned. That's killing me. That's killing me. Now they are. But the problem with this is now we have this ugly bit here. So you wanna get rid of any like clipping polys because it makes it look really crap. Bring this across just a touch. Because it's against the wall, we don't really care about it sticking out. Snap to wall. Beautiful. Look at that. Now we're gonna just cut a bit of this glass. Just paste it right there. And then we're Gucci. Do you think I should also do what I've done here? Yeah, I should, hey. Attach this all together. That looks alright. Well, it almost should be reversed, shouldn't it? Almost. Alright, let's steal some glass. Definitely gonna have to resize it, but that's fine. We can work with that. See why I like working with the grid? Like, I don't know if you guys have caught my other streams, but in my other streams, the grid is on like an angle like this. So whenever I try and just align things on the grid, it's really difficult. So utilizing this a bit more is a good way to go about it. Oh, hey, Aiden, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome. Oh no, that looks off, doesn't it? I am I am tripping if I think that that is the same length as that. Hey, Aiden. Hey, bro, I work for AV. I'm thrilled for our new location. I'm glad you are, my friend. I think it'll be a new chapter for our services. Hey, CFA and AV working together out of the same station. I really hope anyone who's voted that they don't want to combine. I just hope that they give us a chance. We may surprise you. Yeah, I'm tripping. I know. I'm tripping if I think this is the same. Another good way of measuring. Let's just do this. Create a box. Convert that box to a poly. Yeah, we're nice sometimes. Only if you ask. AVHQ's been around a while. It has, hasn't it? Alright, this needs to come over a little bit more. Oh, beautiful. Now that's what I call roughly in the middle. Alright, now you're probably all wondering, why is there a massive F-off sheet of thing here? Hey? We actually need to boolean this down. There's a couple of ways that we can do that. Let's do a just a simple slice plane, right? So we convert it to a poly. Gus the fella, I've been using the AVB bay out of El Burro during the morning periods for a while. It's always been fun. I'm glad you like it. That's what it's there for. Yeah. So once I'm done with these modifications to El Burro Fire Station, hopefully it'll feel a bit more homely for you guys. Any suggestions on this top room? I was thinking a bunk room. Just, you know, a bunch of beds, because firefighters like to sleep on the job. But if anyone has any other ideas, just let me know. Once we get to it, of course. Right now we're just making sure that we're all safe when we're traversing the stairs. Right, so what we're doing, we're going to slice these polys with our quick slice tool. If we pin that quick slice, it should make it a little bit easier for us. No, that is not what I wanted to do. Ah, it's going by with my view. That's very interesting. Alright, instead of quick slice, we're going to slice the plane instead. Alright, we're on a bit of an angle with the slice plane. Let's fix that. And it sounds a bit silly, but we're going to leave a sliver of the glass. I'm going to slice it like that. Make sure it's sliced on both sides. Very good. I'm going to snap this rotation. Bring it over here. Slice here as well. Making sure that this back pane is also going to be covered. Very good. And our final slice is going to be over here. Now what I've essentially just done is I've taken that window, the glass back here, and I've cut it. So just the frosted part. So you've got that frosted decal. Slice. I can't remember if I sliced or not. And then we're going to select these polys that don't matter anymore, and we're just going to simply delete them. And now we have 2 panes of glass. This pane can probably come in just a smidge. Hey, Tanya, how are you? What's going on? And what I'm actually also going to do is I'm going to slice this middle bit here. So if I slice this middle bit. Hey, collectible gamer with a rate of 6. Welcome. Hi, my friend. How was your stream? I hope you had a good one. Hey, Blue Creep. Thanks for the follow. What you working on? My friend, I'm working on El Burro Fire Station, soon to be renamed to something to include AV. Name yet to be decided. We're thinking emergency hub. Otherwise, it might just be ambulance and fire station. Oh, you're live, are you, Dania? Have fun. Enjoy your stream. You just got back into it, did you, collectible? Yeah. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Yeah, my stream's going alright, I think. I think I'm entertaining enough. I'm not sure. Maybe people are just muting me and just watching what I'm doing. Who knows, hey? Alright. Let's clone this bad boy. Hey, Gus the fella. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Make sure it's a mesh before we change it. Let's quick save. We got object 4. Oh, we got a bit of a screamer happening on the old Spotify, didn't we? I'm not a fan of that. Let's change song, eh? Thanks, collectible, my friends. You have a good night, whatever you plan on doing in the rest of it. Alright, we'll see how this looks. If it ends up being a little bit pinched, guys, we can always just remap it. And you're probably wondering why it looks a bit funny, and that's because I've turned off the transparency. just because it makes things look a bit weird. So that's what it's gonna look like. But unfortunately, we're also getting the other side of the polys as well. So it's more in line with this bit here. But yeah, see how it's just, that's how it's gonna look. I think that looks pretty good. So we'll add the last little bit of glass. This is where I need to turn transparency off because I can't see where it's going. See how off I am? Alright, that's looking pretty good. So what we're going to do now, we're going to attach this glass to this wall. And we're just going to do this. And what that does, it brings it back into the interior model. What we're also going to need to do is enable this here trim, right? This is all the trim around the entire building. Because we want this prop to have the same texture as the trim, we're going to attach it to the trim as well. So once we've attached that, you'll notice that it's given it a random texture. So we need to now correct that texture. And the way that we do that is we highlight a texture that we want, and we go down here, and it gives us the material ID that we're going to use. Hello, Pocket. How are you? Welcome to the stream. So we're going to select all the IDs that we currently have. It's very interesting because it's got two different IDs for this. Grim, thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome, welcome. So we're going to select all of ID 5. We're going to rename ID 5 to ID 34, which is going to give us our correct texture that we want. But we also have ID 3 for whatever reason. So we're going to set that to 34 as well. Got ID 4 here, set this to 34. And ID 2, I'm going to set this to 34. So now in theory, guys, these all should be the correct texture. And if they're not, then I fucked up somewhere. Yeah, they're not. Look at that, eh? And I'll go one more and say that that leg there isn't even attached to this. I'm going to set up some auto smoothing as well, which will get rid of any of those weird artifacty kind of things that we have. And we're also going to attach that last leg to it. And then we're gonna select this leg as well. And while we're at it, we're going to go over it once and give it a whole UV map. So what UV mapping does is it's how we apply textures to objects, and it allows me to manipulate the texture. But for this instance, because we just want an even, consistent texture across the entire thing, we don't really mind where the pixels go as long as they go over it. So we're just doing a simple box length width height 2.5, which is what Grand Theft Auto uses as a base for their texture size, 2.5. I'm going to collapse that together, and the final thing that we need to do before we're ready to test this in game is the vertex colors. I'll show you why that's important. If we go ahead and we select the floor here, we've got the vertex coloring on the floor set to a very specific color. Now this specific color is what I have personally found to be the most efficient looking color in terms of the shading engine, because the vertex color determines how the sunlight, the moonlight, and ambient light responds to the material. So if you've ever been to my honor building in City, you'll notice that it's very, very bright. And that's because I didn't set the vertex color down a bit to make it so that the actual shading engine can do its thing. So when you walk in there, you just kind of flashbanged in the face. So we always set those two to 72, and then now when we load this in game, it should, I say should because there's always outliers where I've forgotten to do something. It should match everything else, and it should look alright. So what we're going to do now, we're going to render it, and this exporting / rendering process takes a little bit of time, so we may just be staring at a screen for a minute at max. But bear with me. So we've been editing the interior, and they're all game meshes, which is what we want. So we're going to hide all these other ones, right? Because we don't want to export any of those. We just want to export the interior model. So now we sit here while my computer freezes. And while this freezes and does its thing, we're going to open up all of our other programs that we need. Hey, cheesiest man. Welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you? You'll have to bear with me while the export process does its thing. You living? That's good to know. I'm glad you're living. Alright, let's flick over to the second monitor while that does its thing. We've got our walking duck. I like to pretend it's the bluebird. I really need to work on removing that face from the walking. Close enough. I think it. I color hued it. So this is actually a wallpaper engine that I use. This is a Steam program. Oh no, me thing's messed up. Hang on. Bear with me. Just doing some live fixing while we're at it, while that's doing its thing. There we go, good enough. Yeah, the unfortunate thing about GIMS and 3ds Max, which is why I wanted to learn Blender, was the fact that it takes so darn long to export a somewhat large YDR file. So we're getting there, we're almost there. So let's get OpenIV set up, ready to rock. I'm gonna go open up edit mode with OpenIV. We're gonna go into mods. We're gonna find our Burro CFA. Now what we're gonna do, you may notice that the old Burro interior has now been edited with today's date, if you can read that. I'm gonna chuck that into here. It's gonna convert it from an ODR, an open directory, to a YDR, which is a drawable object that the game can render. And if we open our preview, you'll see that this is the entire interior of the building. So we've got all the downstairs, all the custom props, all upstairs, and if we look, we have our new little balcony, our new little handrails. Now they look a little bit scuffed in that, but that is fine. Because that renderer shows both sides of the poly, which in-game only shows one side. So we are going to cancel that for a second. I'm going to make a copy of the interior before I replace it. Another banger, yeah. Now what we're going to do, we're going to fire up the old Grand Theft Auto server. Oh, West, I just saw your announcement. Love your work, mate. Very good. Alright, let's go to the main monitor, which is what we need to be. Connect to my dev server. Oh, there we go. Alright. I was slightly worried then. The worst thing about developing is the unknown breaks. When stuff just stops working for no reason. Alright. Let's come down to El Burro. I didn't realize there was such a dip in the road there. You see that? It's a rather big dip where the fire hydrant goes. These shadows really add a lot to the building, don't they? Alright, up our lovely new staircase. And we are greeted with, look at this. This is a lovely looking armrest. It doesn't have a collision right now because I haven't done that yet. So it's a little bit bugged. Oh no, I'm stuck. I think that looks pretty good, you know? You got a little bit of a just seating room up here if you wanna take a spell. Now if I no, I can't without jumping down. I'm gonna have to put the collision there before I try and lean against it. Good height though, I think. Oh, it's bar lean, isn't it? Lean bar. Oh, it's slightly too high. Slightly too high. That looks sick. Thanks, Aiden. I appreciate it, my friend. We got the sun blazing through here. Alright. I need some nice big photos. What do you think should go here? I love Ragdoll. Maybe like some of these little photo frames as you walk up the wall. I'll take some of these as you go up the wall here. There's just the photo frames. I've got to do the stairs next, I think. I think that's the big one. The stairs look a bit ugly. I think we can make them look prettier. Radicue. I'm not sure what that means. Is that... I only speak English. How is that? I just realized. Radicue. You said clean as fuck backwards. How did... Oh, that's crazy. Would I ever have access to the meeting room for our own things? Of course, of course. Mikasa Sukasa. Maybe like a big ambulance Victoria banner? Yeah, that could work. I was speaking to Rex about it, and do paramedics have anything like the thin red line? You know, like this. So the CFA have the thin red line run, which is meant to be like the Brotherhood of Firefighters and stuff. Can we have AV leadership ID photos somewhere? Yeah, yeah, we can have that. I was speaking to Rex about it. Thin green line. I found a thin green line. QAS user. Do you think that's something that the paramedics would like for Ambulance Victoria? Or would you like to see... I'll show you. Let me run in here and show you. So we've got like a this, right? I know it looks a bit dirty, don't worry about that. But a flag like that, maybe a little bit bigger with like Ambulance Victoria or something on it. Unless you think a thin green line flag would look really cool up there. Oh, you know what would be hilarious? I can ask around, bro. I'll see what others say, but it would be good. Yeah, for sure. I want to help AV feel like it's not, here's a couple of rooms tacked onto the fire station. I want you guys to be able to notice things and be like, hey, that's you know, that's AV. It's really easy for me to do that CFA related stuff, right? Because I've been a volunteer at the CFA for 9 years now. So I can have little things that I go like, that's fire brigade. For example, Commander Gunn made these lovely Stort's hydrants, which are yeah, these are what we use in real life when we fill the trucks back up. So if you have anything like that that would help AV go, this feels like home, rather than being so almost feeling like outsiders in something that's not their station. Because I want you guys to, yeah, I want you guys to feel like this is just as much your station as it is the fire station. You should put a photo of Odin right as the end of the area. Maybe I'll put a set of rules up here for the gym. It'd be like, you know, like no grunting, pick up your towels, no Odin. Something like that. Wazaha, thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome. I had the idea of using... So in the CFA we have something called life membership. So this board here is every single current and previous CFA commander, with the exception of the chief officer, which is up the top there. So the essence of it is that the commanders, when they retire, get life membership to the brigade. So yeah, over the last what 4, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years that the CFA has been around, this is every single commander. So I was gonna do something like that up here, but maybe I can do like just an honors board or something. But I'll have a chat more with Leah about that, with Rex about that. Because that was going to go here. I'm also going to change these plants because I'm not fond of them. But yeah, so we've got that. So you know what I might do? We might jump into Code Walker, and we'll start just playing with some props. You know, we'll see what looks good. If you guys have one, can I get one of you to send me a banner similar to this? Yeah, 100% Grim. Couldn't agree with you more. I've got a couple of DMs, so let's have a quick look through these. Alright. I've been pinged somewhere. Who's that? Sorry, let me go back. It's so hard trying to remember names, and oh, so that's Cammy. So who's the... Oh, that's your character. Ah, yeah. I get you now. It's all clicking. It's very different because you've got their in-city name, you've got your Discord name, and then some people have a different Twitch name. All right, let's get out of this. Let's add the collision so you can't jump over the railing. All right, out of that. Close. Thank you. All right. So now that we have this lovely barrier here, how are we going to convert that to a collision? And it's very simple. I've already got this selected, right? We're just going to detach as a clone to object 1. That means we leave the old object behind and we have a new object, and we're going to load the interior collisions. And we're going to take that bad boy and we're going to drag that to interior collisions. And then we're going to do the same with the glass. Now we have the glass detached as a clone, object 2 into the interior collisions folder, hide the interior props. So now in the interior collision file, we have these 2 extra ones, right? And we've got the walls disabled. Now this doesn't have to be as pretty, but this is essentially just telling us what the material is that we're stepping on. or that we're going to run up against. So because I don't want people to climb over this railing, we're going to give it a new material, but it doesn't matter because it's going to look like everything else. But we're actually going to assign it the metal collision material, which has got the climbable flag disabled. I don't know if you can see that. It's probably very hard to read. I apologize. So now that we've got that selected, we're going to apply that, and it's going to change the color, but don't worry because that's fine. That's fine. We don't need it to look pretty. We just need it to not be climbable, so people can't climb over the railing and plummet to their deaths. And we're going to leave the glass as the glass material. That's fine. And now we're going to work out where we're going to attach this. So we can attach it to the wall collision here. And the way that we do that, we come down here to polygon and we simply attach it and match the material IDs. And now when we export this interior collision file, so this is what the game sees. This is what your character interacts with. All these different bits. The only reason why these actually have a texture behind them is because I didn't need any special properties for them. So all the rest of these are just plaster textures. Alright, let's save our settings. And when we export a collision file, it usually goes a little bit quicker because we're not really exporting a lot of textures or a lot of complex polygons. So like that, look, done. That's how quick that was. Click over the second monitor. We've got our collision here. Drag that into here. And then now if we open this collision file, you see the textures are gone because it doesn't care about the texture. All it cares about is what the material is. And you can see that it's very hard to drive this because I can't adjust the thing. So that now we have our collision. Oh, guys, it's Rex. Alright, so we've loaded that. We're going to have a quick look in game, make sure the collisions worked, and then we're going to jump into the prop editor. Unfortunately, with my dev server, I can't actually... it doesn't remember where I log out. So I have to manually set where I want to spawn. Which is great when I'm just working on one project, but when I'm working on multiple projects, it becomes a little bit more of a pain in the butt. Also, someone really needs to do some gardening out the front here. Look at these weeds and everything, hey? Gosh, that's just disgusting, hey? I'll also probably need to add another flagpole now, won't I? We'll change this. That's actually an Australian flag. I don't know why it's an American flag. Change that flag and put an AV flag or something. Why not? Also, AV, do you have something similar to Captain Koala that I can put somewhere? Because I think Captain Koala is just goat, just the best. All right, upstairs we go. Now that's my childhood. Yeah. Now if I've done this correctly, yeah. And look, we can't jump over it unless you climb on the chair. I wonder if I ragdoll at the right time. Oh, I climbed over it. That's a problem. Did it think it was the other thing? That's weird. Just include that creepy giraffe that promotes safety. Oh, you mean the when you're in grade 6 and that's the first thing that you learn about anything sex related or anything like that comes from a giraffe in a shady van. Oh, that's so annoying. It's picking up the glass and it's saying that I can vault over the glass. That giraffe was freaky, man, wasn't it? I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. It is what it is. People can climb over it if they want to die. That's fine. Doesn't affect me. All right. So game plan. Let's add some props. Make things look pretty. Then we're gonna add. We're gonna get rid of that board. See how long we've got. Probably not gonna stream too long tonight, guys. Probably another 50 minutes or so. But we'll load some props up. I'll add a little table here, something like that. Maybe I'll put some books, some literature on the table. We'll work out what we want to stick here. That might take us the full 50 minutes. We'll see how we go. I need to work out how we can include our AV colleagues in our fire axe sign. Maybe like one giant syringe and a fire axe. Alright. Let's quit out of that. Let's fire up this. Or a stethoscope, maybe. Yeah, that could work. I've got another ping. Or Odin's face. What about Odin's face without, like, an eyeball? Put Greg's IRL AV photo in the MLO. Which Greg? There's 100 Gregs that I know. Alright, let's open up. So just as a heads up, by the way, guys, there's 75 unique props just in the El Burro fire station alone. That's a lot. Everything from the kitchen, the armchair, break room, the Red Knights room, The two bikes in the Red Knights room, all the whole room, all the meeting paintings, everything like that. SSO side table, hey? What is that? Hey, who's this? CQDYS. Thanks for the follow. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Ugh. So this is a lovely building. Unfortunately, because there's so much stuff here, the program has trouble loading everything in all at once. But I reckon AV, guys, if you can send me a AV version of this, we can edit the front room here. So instead of just having become a firefighter, we can have an AV one as well. Maybe I'll put the AV one where Koala is, as much as it's going to break my heart. We'll have to change some logos around. But we could even maybe add this to the landing on the stairs up here. What do you reckon? I'll need a, obviously I'll need an AV version. Yeah, that looks alright. I'm in two minds about advertising in your own station. Like, you know, it's... I don't know. I don't know. I just work here. Alright, let's change this bad boy out. Because I hated those other ones. This one's much better. I'm gonna make sure they're not sticking out of the wall. Should sneak a CFA poster in the big pole station. Yeah, I could do that. I don't even think I'd need to sneak it. They do it in most QAS stations as well. I never understood it. I'm already here. Well, what do you want? I've been in a couple of police stations in real life, and it's the same thing. It's like, do you want to join the police force? And it's like in the main room that like all the cops just hang out. It's like, I'm already here, bro. Like, you know, never understood it. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, I've got to delete the entire fire station now. I've got to delete the entire fire station. Oh, disgusting. Whoever made this fire station is bad and should delete everything. The wall doesn't even line up, guys. Was I just high when I did this, or? I must have been high when I did this. All the way through here too, in the chief's office of all places. That's just not good cricket, that is. Oh, you know, I can move Captain Koala. Is he? I forgot if he's... Nah, he is. He's part of the prop. Damn it, he's not his own prop. Yeah, see, look, he's part of the foyer. We should move Captain Koala upstairs here. Just waving at you up here. That's it. That's perfect. That's what I'm doing. let's just have a squiz. Let's take a couple of these. I am going to change the photos in these, so don't worry too much about what you see. I'm just getting an eyeball for it. So I duplicate this guy here. Bring it across. Maybe it's a bit high as you go up, isn't it? Alternatively, I can lower it here, but then you're kind of up here and you're like, oh, there's nothing on the wall. How did I do the flag? Is the flag not a... Alright, the flag isn't its own prop. Alright, we'll need to put that on the wall. Let's do some research. Where's this gonna open? Alright, it's gonna open here, which is fine. Ambulance Victoria flag. Alright. Hey, aquatic Kia car. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So looking at this, we've got AV flag, which appears to be just a simple logo. Just a simple logo on a blue background. What is this flag? Victorian Postal Service paramedic patch. Grim, are you still here, my friend? Is this something? What is this? This is the unfortunate thing about me not being too involved in AV, is I have no idea what most of this stuff is. Ambulance services don't do as much recruitment banner-wise since they went from internal training to university. Oh, that's right, because it's... Your students aren't Ambulance Victoria, are they? They're, oh, they're, what's it called? Oh, I can't remember the name now. Like St. John of God or something? Are they St. John University, something like that? I could be right off the money. Yeah, I'm probably way off the money. Yeah, there's not a lot of yeah, navy blue too. I see white more in my hometown. Oh, okay. Why does this song sound like Fireman Sam? This is a banger from Good Charlotte. What do you mean? Yeah, it is St. John, isn't it? Don't St. John do your like students? If there are any paramedics left in the chat. Oh, Victorian Ambulance Union? Yeah, I get that. Back when I taught first years, it was a transition period initially. Years ago, they had the transition of St. John to AV, but that was a long time ago. Oh, okay. It's really doing me, doing my head in a little bit that I can't really, I don't really know a lot about your service. So I don't know. Maybe I need to get Rex in a voice chat or something when we're doing stuff like this. She can help me. But that might be a later stream. I don't want to spring that on there right now. Alright, let's do this. Let's change these photos. Do it. Get Rex just in the chat and we'll go through it. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Nord injects. Hey man, how are you? Welcome. I reckon we get these smaller photos here. Let's bring it over here, eh? Too close together. Yeah, I reckon. Where can we... There's always a lot of and or maybe, you know, we'll change this around. See how this goes. Oh, this doesn't look too bad. Oh, nah, this looks better. Blah, blah, blah. A lot of that goes into MLO development. A little bit low. St. John have limited scope practice though. Most of them are not classified as paramedics. Oh. I have a guy that I work with who does CFA and St. John of God, both volunteer work. Don't worry too much about what the picture is. I'm just trying to gauge what would be good. Oh, you know what I should do? I should take this one. If I want them perfectly copied apart, take that one, take that one, shift drag them. Oh, now it's done it. Oh god, you are indeed. I just spent the last 10 minutes bloody doing all this stuff. Thank you, Fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. Yeah, I don't know. Hmm. Is that Bing Bing on the wall again, I see? Yeah, these are temporary photos. Don't worry too much about them. I'm just getting a feel for where I want the photos to be. And then I reckon we do the big flag up here. Ambulance Victoria flag along here. Yeah, not sure, not sure. This one can be an ambulance photo. What do you think about, yeah, do you have any like advertising type materials that you set up? Hmm. Decisions. That's why I rack my brain about this stuff a lot. I kind of like these two photos. We'll leave these photos there. I think, yeah, flag here. Let's bring the flag there, and let's see what it looks like. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna save this. We're gonna exit back into here. Load back in the interior. Alright, select ID. That allows me to copy the flag. Point it to a new element. Rotate at 90 degrees. That looks pretty good there. Oh, gotta fix that. Now we need to make our AV texture and then apply it to this. So we're going to go into material editor. We're going to find the bottom of all our materials. I'm going to go to materials general, GIMS material. I'm going to call this one AV flag. AV. And it's going to be man-made. What are flags? They're cloth, aren't they? That was a stupid question. Bam. Now we have a new texture on our flag model. We need to actually make the physical texture. So we are going to go new textures, open a new window. Let's see if I have an AV logo lying around. Logos. It's a CFA logo. Here we go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that flag model that we have and I'm going to make it an AV flag. So we're going to open this. We have our ambulance logo. Get back out of there. We're going to go radius max. Open AV exports. interior, MLO interior. I'm going to find the flag texture. Here it is. So this is just to get the texture. I'm gonna go ahead and superimpose a flag texture to it. So this just gives us what we need. Alright. What is that the right color? It'll get a little bit darker when we add the edit to it. Yeah, I'll show you what will happen. So let's go back to good old Google. Flag texture. And what one did we use? This one. So remove this. Then what we can do is we can blend layers together, right? And I want the AV logo on there as well, so we're going to blend it all together. And see, now we have this like flag. Oh, that's the color code? Alright. Let's go here. More. Oh god, how do I change? Here's the hex code, yeah? 152238. Oh, really? That looks good. Fits your uniform? Hey, if that looks good, that looks good. It's just the magic of oh, you bastard. There you go. We're not saving it as that. We're file save as AV flag. And we're gonna chuck this in our textures. Alright, beautiful. I realized something, so I'm gonna quickly do this. Bear with me 2 seconds. Alright, beautiful. Alright, so now we have our AV flag. Now we can go here. And we can go material editor, options, enable the diffuse texture, navigate to our new textures, which is logos and art, and find AV flag. Open. Look at that. We now have a dark blue ambulance Victoria flag hanging in our shed. Although I kind of think now that I'm looking more into it, wouldn't that flag be better down in the engine bay? Did all this work. Maybe on this side of the engine bay? I don't know. We'll leave it here for now because I'm quickly running out of time. But I think my next stream when I do this, I might see if Rex wants to join me in a voice chat or something and give me some directions. And you can all hear her lovely voice. Alright, so we're just gonna attach this directly to the wall, I think. That hasn't changed. Beautiful. Save. Alright. Let's export this. Finished. Hey, Giblet777. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's export this interior. Oh, I forgot to save. I hope it doesn't crash. Alright, it's just doing its thing. Chugging along nicely. Do AV have any helmets or anything like that that you would wear that I could replicate for our turnout room? I'll show you what I mean. So right now, this is the lockers for our turnout room. See how they're all red? I wanted to alternate them. Red, blue, red, blue, red, blue. As a sort of working side by side with CFA type dealio. And what I can do as well, see I've got the CFA jackets just hanging in these cupboards as well. I can switch out some of these CFA jackets for Ambulance Victoria uniforms. And then if we have a look here, we also have our fire helmets that we actually wear in our wildfire uniforms. And these are props that are found dotted around the station. So if Ambulance Victoria has anything like that that you think would be cool that I could add, just let me know. I think I've got some uniforms already. If I go to... I might not have it on this. What's AVCFA station? Oh. When did I start making? I've got so many projects lying around. Like, what the hell is this? It's a fire station that I was working on and then stopped. We've been trying to ask Leah for AV jackets. Ambulance station. Maybe this is it. Oh god, no, that's the old one. That's the one we can't use anymore. If you search Embers Victoria jackets, it should be there. Yeah, I'll have a look. Do you have any like helmets or anything that you wear, or is it more like just a baseball cap sort of dealio? Maybe this will be it. Yeah, so where is it? And main props, no. War props, no. Oh, bugger, I don't have it. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked, aren't we? Alright, so that's finally done its thing. So let's drag this interior into here. I'll definitely have a look for those jackets and see what you mean. Otherwise, I was thinking of just ripping the, you know, the t-shirts that I've got in the Mount Thomas ambulance station. Just rip that one out and put them in the lockers as well. Alternatively, I could, because I have the models of the clothing, I can just take one of those clothing and load the lower polymer version and manipulate that so it doesn't look like it's T-posing. Alright, so we have our interior right here, and if we... Oh, I can see it. Let's see if I can get to it. Look at that. Ambulance Victoria, nice big flag. Let's see, how big is this folder? Gotta be careful. 74 meg. Not the biggest. Definitely not right. I start my 3D design and animation diploma in May for a bit of a hobby. This stuff looks interesting. Oh, heck yeah, man. It may come to a complete and utter not surprise at all, but I am 100% self-taught and not professionally trained in anything 3D related. In fact, the closest thing that I have to some sort of formal education is a certificate 3 in computer system engineering. So I'm not a very learned guy. It just goes to show that anyone can learn how to do this stuff. All you need is determination and the ability to push through, persist when you face something that you don't know how to do. All right, let's fire up the old Grand Theft Auto. Have a look at this little AV flag. We'll have a little sneak peek at some of the other stuff that I've got around the my little dev server. Who knows? You might see some stuff that's not currently in the server but might be very soon. All right. I'm gonna get that sorted. We're gonna go over here. I'll pull up to the old waypoint. Oh, and if anyone's wondering why the trees look the way they do here, that's because I have a bunch of custom Y maps that do things like make the garages look a bit more garage-like. I'm not showing the screen again. I'm very professional at this, guys. Don't worry about it. So if anyone's wondering why there's like trees in the middle of the engine bay and everything like that, um, my answer to that is we've got these custom Y maps that are dotted around the map that aren't on the live server yet, but do things like add all this fun looking garage stuff, uh, add additional props to service stations and whatnot, and look, you got this lady just rummaging through the bin there. Little extra things that just make the gas stations feel a little bit more alive. Um, so yeah, that's why this is a little bit scuffed, because I need to go through and consolidate all those Y maps together so they make sense. So yeah, don't mind that. Don't mind that random in the middle of the road. Right, let's check out our lovely new Ambulance Victoria flag. Oh, it's a bit dark. I think I might need a spotlight on it or something, eh? And that's the flag, apart from the fact that I might need to adjust the vertex painting on it so it's a little bit brighter, because it's just a black flag. It's not even... Oh, looking at it on my second monitor, I don't know if my main monitor's got some color issues or whatnot. Can you guys see the ripples in the flag? I'm looking at my second monitor and I can kind of see them. So I can on one screen but not the other. Yeah, it seems like because I'm using like a really crappy old TV as like my third monitor, it seems like that TV doesn't have... Oh yeah, 100%. It's way too dark. Um, it seems like the TV that I'm looking at it on doesn't have as good color correction. Surely AV logo with Ambulance Victoria would fit with a white background like the AVHQ MLO. Let's have a look. Do I have AVHQ loaded? I never remember where this damn building is. It is here. Here? Yeah. It's alright, I found it. I've actually never been in this building, because I didn't make this building. See what I mean by I'm in no way knocking the person who made this building. But do you see how everything's just so bright? Like, there's no, like, lighting to the place. It's just kind of like, the room is light. Now keep that in your mind, right? And then if you... again, I'm in no way shitting on that MLO developer. But then if you go to my building, like, there's like, so there's shadows, there's lighting. Like, you see the difference? The walls are just like, they're not like, the walls aren't emitting light themselves. They're like, the light is reflecting off the wall. Like, see that bit there? That bit's bright because the light source is directly there, so that makes sense. And then it goes darker as you get away from the light. It really pops at night time. I don't know. It's just something that I really strive for with my MLOs. Like, and now if we go back to the HQ at night time, if I can find it again. It's just things that I don't think some developers think about when they make their buildings. I think it's just kind of like a flashbang. Like it's got a little bit more personality at night time, a little bit. Yeah. I don't know. You can really tell during daytime. That's just my observation. So where's this flag? Is it possible to copy the logo over the title over El Burro? I like it. The glow one at night is cool. You mean this one? Is that the logo you're talking about? Or are you referring to that one? Well, if you're referring to the one, okay, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, it's a glowy light. We can do that. We can do that on the building on El Burro. Yeah, of course. Of course. We can add the ambulance to the El Burro fire station on the little awning on the roof there. Did you say there was a flag or something in here that you wanted me to sort of imitate? Oh. Hmm. Look at these fancy bathrooms, eh? Yeah, I'm not sure what you were referring to, Radichu, with if you're talking about a flag or not, or if you're just talking about the logo on the wall. You think I should just put something like that instead of the flag? Alright. Whoa! I think the logo style would be nice personally. There is a pole there, guys. Just letting you know, in case anyone was unaware. There appears to be a pole there. Yeah, during between now and my next stream, if any of you paramedic friends have anything like this that you want to help by giving me, I can attach it to the billboards upstairs or something like that. So these here are just definitions and stuff that the CFA use. So I don't know if you can read that, but like it's an example of the radio communications that we use on the CFA. I really like keeping as much as I can in game. So it's a lot less of alt tabbing and opening Excel spreadsheets and PDFs and everything. It's much more immersive for me personally if you can go, oh, you want to learn how to do a word back for our radio comms? Here, just go look at the wall. And then there you go, Firecom, control name, control word back from, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, if any paramedics have anything like this you want to add to the walls, we got our little acronyms and everything. It's good fun. Really adds a lot of personality to the building. Like these little joke posters as well. Carl never wore his safety glasses. Now he doesn't need them. In case of a fire panic, pull the alarm, activate the fire hoses. No possible causes. Immediately evacuate. Create a nursing station. I can get primary and secondary survey ones, initial assessment, and other assessment ones. If it's okay with Leah and the rest. Yeah, I think we'll really try and see if Leah is happy to come on stream one day, and we can go through all that. Find lots of cool stuff to add. I can that board down there. We can do another one up here for you guys, so we can have some stuff up here that you'll use. I think that might be pretty good. But yeah, we definitely need to change these around. Change that banner around. Oh, 600 points towards the Mount Thomas 900 challenge. I don't know if we're gonna make that challenge. We might get there. We'll see how we go, eh? Love your work, Mr. Brendan. That's your bike? Nah, man. Nah. Don't know what you're talking about. So what I was thinking, guys, the ambulance logo can probably go there over the word ambulance. Oi! Oi! Mother... Oi! Don't make me spawn more guns and beat the shit out of you with. So what do you reckon? I can either move that logo aside and put ambulance and CFA, or I can get rid of the CFA altogether, put ambulance there, or leave that, put ambulance there. So many choices, hey? Oh, alright. I gotta show you guys something before we think about wrapping up. Let me find it. Give me a second. Oh, you don't need to see that. Did you do that at the other old station? You have the AVE logo, then ambulance. Alright, let's look at the old station one more time. Damn it, I thought I had it this time. There it is. So I can have the word ambulance. So picture that word there on top Oh, inside in the lobby. Alright, let's have a look. Take this ugly helmet off, please. Thank you. So you can that next to the CFA logo, or that above your Bay 7? So like CFA Ambulance Victoria. Could work. Do you know what really I've spent a little bit looking at this. See how the fonts are different? It's totally just a me thing. It probably wouldn't matter at all. Harry, Kate, and what if you had the logos of each service on the doors? So 2 or 3 bays of the ambulance, the rest CFA, and the top have fire rescue, ambulance Victoria. That would look interesting. That might work. I think just the way the CFA logo is, it's a bit, yeah, it's a bit chunky to be like plastered on a door. I might. That's alright. I'm pretty indecisive about this stuff. Only because I care about you ambulance guys and gals. And I want you guys to like the fire station and like the ambulance station and want a part of your own. So I think alright, I'll show you what I was gonna show you because I'm getting sidetracked. So we get rid of the CFA logo off the top here, okay? Proof, that's gone. We have a CFA thing. Alright, elbow. I'll get rid of fire station. And we'll need to work out another word to put there instead of fire. Maybe EMS station. Or just get rid of fire station altogether and just go elbow and then emergency 000. And then where is it? If we go here, I posted it somewhere. Here we go. Open link. So I have 2 different signs that I want you guys input on. Alright. So we have this one. So I want to put a sign somewhere like this. Here. Oh. So you got over CFA, right? And then you have one of these signs. But there's 2 versions of this sign, right? We can do this one, or we can do this one. So you've got the sort of older style. You got the sort of newer style. This one, the silvery, yeah, silvery one. And what I would also do is I would make the ambulance logo and the ambulance word pop out. Have it like that, but AV on the top and CFA on the bottom, or vice versa. That's an interesting point, actually. Because there are some... Let me find it. There are some CFA sign. No, maybe it wasn't what I thought it was. So what I had in mind... Well, yeah, my original thought was having one facing sort of this way. and then the other sign facing this way. So you can see both the signs kind of at the same time. Or you reckon over here? You reckon put the sign like here or something? Yeah, that could work. That could work. Yeah. You kind of blocked off a little bit of the view when you're cleaning your gear, but that's alright. Probably next stream that I do in relation to the fire/ambulance station, we'll work on that sign and everything. Yeah. We made some decent progress today, not a lot. Unfortunately, with my indecision, there's a lot of humming and ahhing when doing stuff. It's slowly getting more populated though. Like this little balcony thing turned out alright. So obviously appliances are going to be limited once this comes into effect. That's another thing I need to have a chat with Rex about. Leah about. Because currently, this is the lineup, right? We got our fire car at the front, pumper 1, pumper 2, aerial pumper, tanker, rescue, and then the ambulance on the end. So I think we can we'll probably get rid of one of the pumpers. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know why my ad stuff doesn't work on OBS. You could almost park 2 ambulances behind each other. Yeah, you could. You could park 2 ambulances, you could park a bike. But yeah, so I reckon we'd probably give you bay 6 and bay 7. And move the heavy rescue to share a bay with the aerial pumper. I think that's what we would do. Alternatively, we would look at retiring pumper 1 and maybe sharing pumper 1 and pumper 2's bay or something like that. And then yeah, the rapid response unit can go there. And the cars, it's not strictly just the FCV bay. This could be kind of any bay. I'd have us at 1, but give us spare keys to the second, then just adjust the vehicles as needed. Yeah, that could work. And then you'd have your leadership car sort of in this bay here. So the idea is, so this bay isn't specifically for the FCV. So we can always have the firefighters up at Mount Thomas. Yeah, of course. We have plenty of other stations that we can stand up as well. But I think I'd give you guys. Let's see if I have it. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Alright, I don't have your ambulance. I thought I had your ambulance. I got that Greg guy up there on his Xbox. I don't actually have an ambulance. Here, right, look at all these crazy vehicles that I have. I better not show these vehicles off, otherwise CFA are going to start complaining. Like, give us that vehicle right now. Yeah, I think I'd give you guys 2 bays. You'll have the Tahoe, will you? If you have the Tahoe, I'm gonna have to give AV this one. Add this to your off-road rescue arsenal, hey? Don't let Leah see me showing you this. Alright. Wish I had the ambulance. I could show you what that'd look like. I mean, you already know what that looks like in the bay, I guess. What that'd look. Surely put the Mitsubishi FK617 van for the CFA. I have no idea what that is. Is there an extras bay behind a Burro? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I will show you. If the thing wants to work. Oh, I'll jam the gate. So it's not on my dev server, but it's right here on the live server. Oh, gee. Yeah. Oh, I'll show you the, So remember a while ago I was talking about the time-gated props? So see how there's no hoses in the tower right now? So if I go noon, suddenly there are hoses up there drying. That's crazy. We could use that ute if we ever implemented an ambulance spec ops team. It's an idea I'm going to put forward at a very later stage. They handle patients in risky areas like vehicle rescue, hostile, that are critical. Try and add something extra to AV team and legit. I like the idea, Grim. Unfortunately, I'm not anywhere. I'm not anyone in AV. I'm just a random bloke who gets drunk occasionally and comes on duty. But I can only see good things coming from integrating in with the CFA. We can look down the roads of cross crewing. So if you're a flight paramedic and you want to there's an air rescue call or a HEMS call, you can then pair up with a CFA firefighter who is rappel trained, and you can team up with them, or vice versa if you're rappel trained in HEMS, but you obviously need a second person to fly the helicopter, so you reach out to someone who's air rescue trained with the CFA, and then you guys can form a crew to then respond to that call rather than having to try and attempt to get to the call on ground or something like that. Yeah, it's only I can only think of good things to come from that. email call is gonna be so much easier. Yeah, it should be good. Should be good. Yeah, if CFA needed, you go and assist. It's good. Oh, look at all this rain. This is not good at all. My hoodie's gonna get soaked. Oh, gee. Oh, well, I think we might look at wrapping it up there. Thanks everyone for coming up and saying hi. Yeah. I always suck at closing off the stream. I don't really know what to say. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate all your support. Is it possible to change the medical center near you? So here's the amazing thing. Just to have rooms or just a box. So you wanna know the amazing thing? Anything is possible. No, that sounds corny as fuck. Yes. Yeah, I could. If you wanted me to open this up, I mean, it'd be a whole nother process. But yeah, I still think that would just be more kind of segregation, and then we start compounding the whole issue that we have this lovely building here, and then we're adding even more to the area with this building here. So yeah. Oh yeah, the idea of the helipad. You guys, did you guys still want a helipad on the roof? You were contemplating it? We might be able to put a helipad up here. So you you step up onto the helipad. Maybe. It's always an option. Alright. I'm gonna wrap it up there. Thumbs up. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you got some entertainment out of me tonight. Or you just learned a thing or two. Maybe you learned a bit about what my sort of role is in the city. Maybe you've RP'd with me before, but you didn't really realize what my sort of job, quote unquote, is for the city. I'm probably gonna jump in city for a bit now, and you might see me on CFA, or you might see me on VicPol. I don't know. We'll see how the night takes me. I'll probably stream again tomorrow night. We'll go back to keep working away at the PD tomorrow night. Yeah, thanks everyone. I appreciate you all. Have an amazing night, and I will